Let's do some Mega Man Xtreme 2. See if we can finish this tonight because Legacy Collection 2 comes out tomorrow. I've been talking about it because I do intend to stream it. And it's got 3 pretty good Mega Man games and 1 pretty infamous Mega Man game. Is the volume okay? It's not too loud, is it? Hang on a second. Yeah, let me know if the voice is too loud, because I'm noticing somebody saying ow. I don't know if that's too... Audio is good? Right, okay. Because I did make a change lately, I increased the volume of the voice, because I was thinking it was being a little bit too quiet, but I don't know if I've made it too loud. And nonetheless, welcome. And we did about half of this, and we're going to do the other half of Mega Man Xtreme 2. The rest of it will be as 0, because we need to play as 0 now to find the rest of the bosses, and then fight the other final boss, and then I think you get the best ending for doing that, or the better ending. Because when you just play as X, you just get like kind of an abrupt end without anything else, which is weird. Right, so here we go, 0 mission. We did 1. It was him, wasn't it? It was Wire Sponge we did yesterday, and now we've got 3 more. What is Wire Sponge's ability? It's like thunder. Don't know how big it against. Guess I'll do an Overdrive Ostrich again. I tried doing Overdrive Ostrich yesterday and I couldn't beat it because it was mostly me crashing with the fucking motorcycle, but I did get to the boss once, I can get to it again. Just got to concentrate. I mean, for Game Boy Color this is pretty cool. I just hate the fact that when you jump you kind of get stuck to your jumping arc, you can't really move around in midair. Which is why I was sort of struggling with it a bit. So how's everyone doing tonight? You guys been up to much? I didn't really do much to it. I went out for a little while. I went into town. Played a little bit of Pokemon Go. Yeah, I still play Pokemon Go, so what? Like, I don't play it religiously, but I do like log in every day and see if anybody, like there's a gym right outside the apartment, so I tend to try maintain that gym just so I can get the coins. Like now you can get 50 coins a day, if 50 coins a day at best instead of 10 coins like it used to be, which is kinda neat. It means that I can continue playing the game and buy, and also have windows making noises because I forgot to turn that off again. I always do that. It basically means that I can buy the microtransaction things without actually putting a single penny into the game. How to do the mid-air dash again? Oh, that's right, it's jump in mid-air to do it. I believe that's a heart tank that I didn't get the last time. I'm going to try going for that. Yep. Yep. So price right, you're saying yeah what? Like, yeah the volume's good, yeah it's too loud. Oh come on, what the fuck? I can't believe I died at the exact same spot in the exact same way twice in a row. Oh, wow. I can't believe I did that 3 times. Like that's why that fucking jumping arc thing is a bit of a problem. Because if you jump, like, whichever direction you're jumping in, you can't change that. Like you can't like steer back and forward in midair. And because I didn't move forward there, I kind of got stuck against the wall. Oh fuck. I did that 3 times in a row by accident. Also, I haven't really played X2 in a long time, but I'm pretty sure the level layout is a bit different in this game. Like, a bit more than a bit different, quite a bit different. Like, because in Xtreme 1, I can recognise all the X1 stages, like the layout's pretty much, well, not 100%, but like 90-95% accurate to the original level design. This one seems a bit different. Not to mention you don't see that set piece where you're like... What was that? I think you grab onto a rocket that takes off and you shoot it to shoot it down. Obviously they can't replicate that on the Game Boy Color, but it's weird to see how much has changed in this version. Here we go, let's try not fuck up 3 times again. Or once. Right, that time I was actually holding right there, I just didn't hold the jump button enough. Oh fuck! Right, that's what's happening. I hit the wall and it makes me stop moving forwards. That's why I keep getting stuck there. That's kind of bullshit. There we go. That's a bit of a dodgy jump, that one. So even if you're jumping forwards... Oh fuck, I missed the heart tank. Not that it matters. Hi MSP, you haven't missed much, I'm just trying to beat this stage again. We're starting off nice and early with the salt, aren't we? Well, it's not. I'm not really salty. It's just it's a minor nuisance, but I'll be able to get past this. Managed to get through some really difficult parts last night, so... Oh yeah, how about that fucking boss that I fought last night? What was it? It was like an Egyptian sphinx thing with like 2 heads. And I did the real fucking clutch of a victory at the very last moment. I've got 1 sub-tank, I don't know where the second one is yet. Ah! Yeah, I forgot about that, being 1-hit kill. I thought it was just going to do a bit of damage. Even if I knew that was 1-hit kill, I went a bit too quick there, I didn't see it coming. So yeah, I'm not going to be doing Miitopia tonight, I don't think. I don't know if I'll be doing a game after Slime Rancher, it depends how long both these games take. Mainly how long this game takes, because I think I might run a little bit longer than expected, trying to finish this tonight. But I'm aiming to finish it tonight because I want to play Mega Man 7 tomorrow in that Legacy Collection. I should have better planned. I should have better planned like the Mega Man games I wanted to play before Legacy came out, and I was going to be like, okay, this is Mega Marathon. In fact, that's a good name actually, Mega Marathon. Bet you other people have come up with that. Like, I'm not going to be the first. I'm not going to be the last. I actually kind of like Wario Landathon better. Like, what do you guys think? Wario Landathon? Can't wait to do that in a few years. Wario Landathon coming 2000 never. When did I do that actually? Was that like 6 months ago? Wow, that's kinda dickish that. You have to make sure you're not holding any directions to grab that. Otherwise you're gonna hit the wall and then fucking die. Call it the Megathon. See, that's the thing, nobody would know what a Megathon is, like... Fuck. If you call it Mega Marathon, then they can kinda see Mega M, Mega Man, okay. At the very least I got the hard tank, like, you don't need to grab that again, like, you get to keep that. When am I going to do Kingdom Hearts again? Well, I've taken a short little break from it, but I'm going to be resuming that again soon. Maybe in the next week I'll probably do it again. I mean, has it really been that long since I last played it? Like, maybe like a week and a half ago I last played it? Like, games that I've been currently playing through might take a backseat this month because there's other games coming out that I want to play. Like Sonic Mania is coming out in the next week and a half from now, or a week. And Mario and Rabbids, but I'll still do other stuff. I want to continue Crash as well because I need to play Crash 2 and Crash 3. But when I finish Crash 2, I'm probably going to take like maybe a little break again so I can sort of detox and then play Crash 3. I also heard that the Crash Insane Trilogy got a DLC update, like a free DLC content thing. It's like a level. And apparently it's really difficult, therefore salt content, so I might actually check that out. I wonder if it's harder than the bridge levels, because remember those? Yeah, whip it. Whip it real good. See, it's supposed to be a saber, but see, because of the way it moves, like the illusion of like fluidity, or however you pronounce that, just like the fluid movement. It looks more like he's whipping. Either way, that's really impressive animation for Game Boy Color standards. Oh, come on. Like, that's gonna be the fucking part that's gonna kill me the most. Right. Let's see if I can get to the boss without dying once. That way I can have 3 shots at the boss. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts will resume, like, in the near future. There's also another game that I want to start this month. It's not a new game, it's like another series I want to sort of start playing through. Blind. And that's the Metal Gear series. I'm going to be starting with Metal Gear Solid for PlayStation, so that's going to be cool. I've never been that big on, like, stealth segments in games that I like, but I've always wanted to try Metal Gear. Like, try to get into it, because it does look good. The most I played of, like, Metal Gear is Metal Gear Solid 5, but I never finished that game. I never streamed it either, like, that was just like a game I played by myself. I don't know if I'll do Metal Gear Solid 5 actually when I get to streaming all the other games. It depends. Because Metal Gear Solid 5, it's a good game. In fact, it's a really good game, but it suffers this issue that I don't know if this is something I'm coining or if this is something that already exists, like that people call it, but I tend to call it open world fatigue, in which you play an open world game and then after like 20, 30, 40 hours you get a bit tired of the game, just because it's kind of the same sort of gameplay flow. Like, 'cause I tend to fall victim to that kind of like thing with open world games where I enjoy it, it's really fun, and then it's like, after a while I just kind of lose interest and I just don't even play it anymore. Oh, okay, we're good. Oh, look at that, I actually got past it. Yeah, I'm not going to play the NES one. I might check out the... what's it called? Fuck, what platforms? It's like an old Japanese computer, MSX, Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2. Like, those are apparently good, and they're on the Metal Gear collection, which I've got for the Xbox 360, so I could probably check those out. But I'm going to focus on the Metal Gear Solid series more than the actual original OG MSX games. Right, so how the fuck did I use this? Did I just select it? Yeah, I was on low health, I didn't want to waste it. I'm gonna hope that this actually does do damage to him, like significant damage. Okay, that's actually quite good. Come on, land him. Nice. Yes! I kind of cheesed that slightly with pausing and unpausing, but I didn't want to restart that level, to be honest. I wasn't sure if he was going to run at me there from the right edge of the screen, like on the same plane, or if he was going to come up from the backdrop. That's why I paused and unpaused there, just to check. Because if it was the former, then I wouldn't have reacted to it in time, probably. Oh yeah, we've seen all this dialogue, we don't need to see it again. If you haven't seen this dialogue, then just watch, like, for people who are watching this on YouTube, I guess, once it's uploaded, just watch the first part, I guess. I actually have a little bit of YouTube news, actually, while this is going on. Today I've added playlists to the YouTube channel, so for stuff I've already uploaded, there's now playlists for every series I've done. So there's Miitopia, Mario Kart 8, and so on, like just everything that I've done so far. So if there's a particular series that you want to watch, then you can watch it now without having to go through all the videos manually. Also, there are some playlists that are not quite complete yet, like Mario Kart for example, there's only 4 parts. I've actually done 8 sessions of that. I think the other 4 are uploaded, but they haven't been published yet. I need to figure out where to put them in the schedule, because that's something I keep putting off. I'm not really good at organising things, if you haven't noticed. We're going to say file 2. There we go. But yeah, that's pretty good that I've now got a playlist to sort of make things a little bit better organised for people who want to watch whatever. Which one do I want to do? Let's do this one. Blast Hornet. So I think this is X3. Like, X3 is the one I'm the least familiar with. I don't think I've played X3 properly. Have I played Slime Rancher before? Version 1.0, I did a session a couple of days ago. Before that I did the early access version for like 2 or 3 sessions, but I didn't play too much of it, because I wanted to enjoy the full game. Oh, right, okay, I thought it would be a sub-tank or something in that direction. Like, even for Game Boy Color, this is pretty damn good music. Like, really good recreation of the song. Something tells me I missed something. But yeah, Slime Ranch is a pretty good game to chill to, which is going to be perfect because this game is going to be the opposite of chill, it's Salt. So I'll have some chill after this to sort of detox. Oh, don't go down, go up. Yep. Actually, could I just keep going up from here? Oh, right, I can't. I'm starting to notice a little bit of lag for the Game Boy Color, which is like the first time I've actually seen lag in this game. Or both games for that matter. Actually, let's go that way, maybe there's a... oh, never mind. Fuck. I'm trying to look out for the sub-tanks and the heart containers as well, in case I miss one. I like how when he's almost dead, he does that, like, damage pose. That's pretty good attention to detail. I think the original game does that, but the fact that the Game Boy Color version reproduces that is pretty cool. Nice. I mean, I'm on my last life, it's not going to be that much of a difference, but I could get lucky. Whoa, what the fuck? I guess that was supposed to happen, I just wasn't expecting it. Oh, right, fuck. I thought it was like an optional mini-boss room, like where one that sometimes appears and doesn't appear. So I was going to check, I was going to scale the walls, not realising there was enemies on the walls. Right, that's fair. Just want to refill my health. Also be a good opportunity to refill my sub-tanks, or sub-tank. Never mind. gonna try to regain a bit of health before I attempt that. If these bees would be so kind as to give me something, there we go. There we go. Someone remind me to buy parts from the part shop after I'm done with this, like, level. Because I keep forgetting to check that. Fuck. Okay, I wasn't expecting it to respawn that time going back, because they didn't do that the last 2 times. So I'm just trying to get some more sub-tank energy for the boss. I'll find some way to fuck up anyway. You know what? I'll just go for it. So with that pickup, I got lightning, dash. I'm not sure if that's something that activates right away or I need to use that while it's active. I'm not sure. Oh, I see. Right, okay, fuck. I mean, this works. That actually does a decent chunk of damage. Didn't even need the sub-tank. Didn't even need the sub-tank. You got health, G. Don't forget the shop, thank you. Hyper dash, powerful move, worth 1,000. I've got 3,000, so I guess I'll just buy that. Buy that. Extreme mode is selectable. Oh, that's fucking specific. Thanks for that valuable information. Let's look at the 0 parts. I don't think I need the +1, I'll just have the +2 in the ultimate. I think I can equip 2 at once, so I'll equip those both and see what happens. Tunnel Rhino. How do you equip these again? Ah, there we go. So can that equip... I can equip 3 parts if I use 2 common parts. What are these again? Right, that one's for... Right, okay, I remember what... I think I remember what those do. So we'll just go with it. Oh, so our saber is now red. Oh, I've got iframes when I dash. Nice. So that's what that dashing thing does. Can it damage enemies though? Nope. Or at least it can't damage that one. It might work with other enemies. Nah, it's just iframes, but that's cool. Actually, is there something down there? Nah. Just checking. Can't believe I was actually able to jump there onto that ledge. Using that small pedestal. Oh, right, I didn't realise that I actually still damaged. I mean, last life, so whatever. I can't believe I got through that whole of the previous stage on a single life. And whereas I died on Overdrive Ostrich stage like, what, 10 times? At least 10 times. And that was even before I got to the boss. So yeah, this dash augment is pretty cool that you can like dash through shit. Oops. I'm not sure if those boulders actually drop anything, like drop items or whatnot. Guess not. Sometimes you think they do though, because they like explode. Like sometimes things that explode upon destruction tend to drop items. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. I wasn't expecting to drop right through that. That's the second time that's caught me by surprise. Oh, I've got the leg things. I think. Wait, do I have the legs? Or is there something else? Aw. Oh, that works. Literally the last thing I tried and it worked. Into this capsule. Take the Zero Final. This is the most powerful weapon and will destroy almost any enemy. Oh, that sounds cool. So wait, what part is that? The arm part? So where is that on the thing here? Oh, there is Zero Final. Yeah, I'm gonna have to recharge. I'm gonna have to recharge that bar before I can use it. I knew that was gonna happen. I wanted to see if I could climb back up to that part that I fell through, but whatever. Whatever happens, I get to keep that 0 final. I don't think I can dash upwards yet. I don't know how to get that. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a second, I think I know how you do this. There we go. I guess 0 can't dash upwards, like X can. Yeah, that hit, like, the hitbox for, like, landing back into the machine's a little bit finicky. I didn't find the other sub-tank though, so that's a little bit concerning. Because I'm going to be going into well, not Sigma stages, but whatever those two guys are called again, Gareth and Bakura. We'll just say Bakura. It would be good to have like 2 sub-tanks on hand instead of just the one. Oh, look at that, it's a fireproof tank driller thingy. Lava proof even. There we go. The iframe dash thing could be really useful in bosses. That allows you to dash through like projectiles and crap. Look at how much fucking damage I'm doing now, Jesus Christ. Not that I'm complaining, I'm just surprised at how much in damage output I'm getting with the saber. There we go, that's all 4. So we'll be fighting this guy once we get to the end of the game, instead of that other person. So I wonder how this person's going to vary and what happens once we beat him. We might actually be able to finish this in a decent amount of time. That's provided we can beat the final few stages. Like, we've still got that fucking Pharaoh boss to beat, as 0, who has no projectiles. At least no conventional projectile attacks. So that might be an issue. That also might be an issue. But on the plus side, we didn't get all the sub-tanks, but we did get most of the upgrades and the whatnots. Well, see you later. I didn't buy any more parts, but I could always buy more parts after this stage. Right, bring it on. Who is this again? It's the... Oh yeah, it's the Sigma dog. Crap. Didn't realise I could arc the fire like that. Oh well. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you can slash in midair now, cool. Like, you can slash while you're dashing midair. Does that cost energy? No, it doesn't. See, I don't think I could have did that before. Okay, I actually did that because the fucking game pushed me forward there when it scrolled. Like, see that there? See how that wall just pushed me forward? So I was trying to jump and I accidentally ended up walking off that ledge prematurely. So that wasn't really my fault, but whatever. Like, when you get to that particular part of the screen, just like forces you forward a little bit. And you can't really scroll it backwards. Right, we're back where we started. We've got one life again. I don't know what the Zero Final does, nor do I know where the arc of attack is. So I'm going to try using it, but I'm probably going to miss. Either that or it doesn't work on bosses. Maybe when he's not flashing. Okay, it does work. Fuck! Right, well, I know how the zero final thing works now. It's not even that difficult of a boss, but I'm still letting it beat me quite easily. I'm gonna just restart with 3 lives. If I die there, I might as well just do it again, so I have 3 lives for the whole thing. So we'll just do that. I can't pause it while I'm in the mech. I just want to see the sub-tank. See how far along it is. Oh nice, it's full. Don't know how you're supposed to get past that part without taking the hit. There we go, managed to get through it without dying. Having said that, I'm probably going to take an intentional death just to have full health for the next 2 attempts. I don't want to have a really good start to this fight and then die just because I'm short on health to finish him off. So yeah, take that. Take that, 0. Right, let's do it again. Oh fuck, I don't have enough for the 0 final. I don't know what that boss's actual name is, but I just call it Sigma Dog. Because when you fight Sigma in Mega Man X1, you have to fight the dog robot before you fight him. So I just call it Sigma Dog. Seems like an appropriate name. Actually, I could choose this one like I did with X. Or at least I thought I could. Fuck. I don't want to waste any energy so that I can use that zero final. That was the mistake I made there. The one time I would want the game to give me some weapon energy drops and it doesn't give me any. Also, I'm probably going to end up using the sub-tank this time around if things don't go the way I want them to. Just so we can advance to the next stage. Well, you have this game in real life? That's cool. It's a pretty damn good game for Game Boy Color. Your dad found it in a car while working at a car place, so that's kinda cool. Probably sucks for the person who lost it. It's taking the intentional death there. All things considered, that doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Oh, that's right, I can dash through things. There we go. Look at my sprite, it's gone white. Nice. Discover the glitch. Sweet. Yeah, so when you do that iframe dash ability thing, you blink white, but if you kill the boss while you're blinking white, then you just stay white for the rest of it. So that's kind of a neat glitch. Not really so much a glitch, it's just a minor design oversight, but... I mean, technically it's the same thing, really. When you really get down to it. I don't fucking know what this means. Extreme mode is selectable, and I need 2,000 to buy that, I think. Yeah, I don't have enough. I don't know if Z-Saber plus 1 can stack with Z-Saber plus 2. If so, that would be kinda neat. Oh boy, it's this stage. Yeah, I don't know if anyone remembers this stage from last night. I was stuck on this one for quite a while. Fuck. Yeah! I dashed forward and he bounced off it for some reason. Like I was trying to grab onto the side, but it didn't. The level itself isn't that bad. It's just the boss that I was getting stuck on. There was also a Power Rangers game as well, Time Force. I don't even know what series that is. Like, I grew up with Power Rangers, but only like the first couple seasons of it, or the first couple iterations of it. So Mighty Morphin, what was after that? Zeo, and then I think Turbo was like the cut-off point where I was like, okay, I think I'm done with Power Rangers forever. And then I went to watch the movie this year, and that was a terrible, terrible mistake. And I left the cinema saying, okay, I think I'm done with Power Rangers forever. I wanted so badly to like that movie as well, but it's bad. And I'm usually the kind of person who can watch a movie and not like poke holes in it and sort of point out why it's bad or why it's flawed. But I just couldn't bring myself to like that film, like the new Power Rangers film. I talked about this before, like a few months ago when it first came out, and I went to watch it. Also, this part's a little bit harder with Zero. That was lucky. I don't know why, but Zero can't seem to grab onto the side of that moving platform. Not like that platform with the button on it. Oh, fuck. So yeah, I'm not really a... Like, obviously I grew up with Power Rangers, but I didn't really follow it that much after the first couple iterations of it. But I do remember watching this video series called The History of Power Rangers. I think it was by Linkara. Really good video series. Like, if you don't want to watch the entire series yourself, then that's a good place to sort of get yourself caught up on what's happened in the series. It basically just goes over every iteration of Power Rangers and all like the main plot episodes and the character developments and whatnot. If you have time to spare, then that's kind of a cool thing to check out. Like, if you have time to spare but not like an entire season's worth of time to spare. Fuck, I can't get on that. Oh, that's right, with X I had the upwards dash thing. Zero doesn't have that. So I'm gonna have to resort to using that platform instead. Fuck. Don't you just love it when your input's getting eaten up by picking up an item? sugar. Wasn't there a wolf-like character on one of the Power Rangers series called Doggy Kruger? I have no idea. As far as I can remember from watching the History of Power Rangers by Linkara, like I think it was him, one of the guys from Channel Awesome. The atop the fourth wall guy. I used to watch this stuff, but I don't watch his content anymore. But if I remember watching like his video series, like recapping all of the seasons of Power Rangers, I think Power Rangers in Space was like the last official continuation of like the OG series before they started doing like individual series after that. Because that was like the last one where Zordon was actually in it, and I think he dies at the end of it. Spoiler alert, by the way, but yeah. You didn't get a notification? Really? Did you click the bell? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell! I hate it when people do that in videos. Like, I don't like to be that kind of person where it's like, I pester people to subscribe. But apparently you get notifications if you click the bell as well, but if you didn't get a notification, that's weird. Maybe you could unclick it and click it again, see if that fixes it. That's the only suggestion I've got. Yeah, we're gonna have to fight this piece of shit again. I think I can push that back with the saber. Whoa, what the fuck? Why did I die instantly there? Yep, I'm not gonna enjoy this boss, am I? And it's even hard to get to the boss as 0. But yeah, that boss was a nightmare when I fought it last night as X. Now I've got to do it with 0, which is going to be even harder. I'm actually going to test something. Can I, as soon as I find a safe spot to do it? So let's jump and pause. Can we use this in midair? Okay, we can, but that's good to know. So when we fight that boss, we could jump up and hit the face with it. I thought you could only use it on the ground. I can't believe I got that. Can't believe I grabbed that and not died. Is it just me, or is this game woefully under giving you weapon energy? Like, because usually it gives you a lot of weapon energy in Mega Man games and not a lot of health. This game seems to be the opposite. Because I really need that weapon energy for my shit. Ah! Lost control of that there. Fuck. I thought I was going to die there because it looked like I clipped into the wall, but I didn't quite go into it. Yeah, did I mention how annoying that part is with Zero? Because I can't do the upwards dash. One of your recommended videos is Metal Sonic vs Zero Death Battle. I don't think I've seen that one. I haven't seen a lot of death battles actually. It's one of those things I never really saw. Like, who was it that made it? Game Trailers? I think it was Game Trailers that did the death battles. Yeah, once you go off that platform, there's no getting back on it. I tried. I seen the... Fuck! Oh, there we go. I saw the I haven't seen that many death battles, maybe like a couple of them. But I've seen the one with Kirby and... I forgot what it's called. It's like a character from Dragon Ball Z that's kind of pink as well. Screw Attack. Well, Screw Attack was associated with Game Trailers at one point, weren't they? Not sure how I feel about them being owned by Rooster Teeth. Fuck. There we go. Yeah, dimensional things are pretty fucking annoying to get by. Especially when you've got like a small time limit for that fire. I'll tell you what game trailer thing I used to watch that I was really into. In fact, I still really like it, but it doesn't exist anymore. I think it was called Pop Fiction. P.O.P. Fiction. Oh fuck. Completely forgot about that there for a second. But yeah, Pop Fiction was basically a series about looking into rumours about video game mysteries. Like the whole, did Michael Jackson compose for Sonic 3? That was like one of the biggest episodes. I think all the episodes are on YouTube, so you could probably find them there. Like, obviously they don't do the series anymore because Game Trailers is now defunct, which is unfortunate. Like, Game Trailers was a pretty good publication, I think. Didn't feel as dodgy as like sites like IGN. What Mega Man X music is this from? I think it's X2. Did I watch the Rabbids thing? Oh fuck, I forgot to do that. I keep forgetting to check that out. I'll eventually do that. One day I'll one day I'll eventually not forget that. Like, I know you've asked me a few times and I keep forgetting every time. Oh, you push the bottom part back. Oh, nice job. Fuck. Right, so you can push the bottom part, like, you push it back by hitting the drill. I didn't realise that's why I was moving backwards randomly. So, where can I find this trailer? Is it on Nintendo's YouTube page or what? Just so I know where to look for it. I am not going to enjoy this level, I can tell. Yeah, remember me saying that I could probably beat this in a decent amount of time? Yeah, I'm changing my mind on that. Like, you can get back on that platform, it's just really difficult to because it keeps moving away from you. Yeah, it's on YouTube, but what channel, so that I can find it easily? Like Nintendo? I knew I was gonna miss that. Oh! Like, this particular room really annoys me as Zero, because I don't have that extra function. I don't think I got the complete armor set. I'm kind of thinking about going back and getting the other armor piece that I missed. I just don't know which stage it's in. Could have totally avoided that. Both Ubisoft and Nintendo's channels. Oh, I guess I'll check Nintendo's out later then. Okay, that went far better. But I've got no lives and no sub-tank. Look how much fucking damage that does. Hang on a second, I'm gonna try something. Just bear with me. Right, okay. I don't know if I get to continue from that second stage, but we're going to go back to the previous stage to see if we can find that other body armor. So let's see, what stage did we not get one from? I guess Overdrive Ostrich was the one we didn't get it from. Oh no, we did get it from this shit. Let me go back here for a second, I just want to check something. Is this stage 1 or stage 2? Oh good, you get to continue from stage 2, right, that's good. Ah, can't quit unless I die. So in some Mega Man games, with the Wily stage, like, well, let's just say Wily stage, because it's like multiple stages. Say you get to stage 2 or stage 3 and you quit, and then you go to a previous level to get some items. If you go back to those previous levels, it overwrites that stage progress and it puts you back to the first stage again. So I was kind of worried that it was going to erase the progress of the first level. But it actually does keep track of that in this game, which is good. Actually, I could probably die quicker if I just go here. I want to find that piece of body armor that I missed. Because I think that's the one that gives me like extra... What was it? Extra defense, I think? Because that boss does a shit ton of damage. Right, so we did overdrive. I think we got one here. We got one there. I don't know about... I don't think we got one in this stage, so we'll do this again. Plus we can use this time to sort of grind for... What was it called again? DNA souls? That we can use to buy that item that we didn't buy. Right, so as far as I'm concerned, there's nothing in this particular screen. So we'll just go to the next part. I've got to make sure that I don't miss any part of the level, so I'm gonna have to check properly. Right, well at least we found that. But we didn't find the body upgrade in this level, I don't think. Like, what are we missing? Let's check. Yeah, we're missing the body part, that's the armour. Which will make our lives a lot easier since we'll take less damage from that boss. If we can get it. Again, just making sure I'm not leaving any stone unturned as far as the map is concerned. Yep. Yeah, it's kind of tricky to maneuver Zero around these platforms. There we go. Oh fuck. What, I don't think I can get back up there. I tried to grab onto the wall, it didn't work. Trying to rebuild my health while I'm here, but not doing a very good job. Hang on just a moment. Right, so maybe it's going to take me a little bit longer than I thought to finish this. Without telling me the specific location, could anyone look up which stage the body part is located in? Like, don't tell me where it is, just tell me what level it's in. Just so that I can only search that level. Like, I'm pretty sure it's this level, but I just want to make sure that I'm not wasting time. Right, sub-tank is full, that's good. I was just waiting to fill the sub-tank first because I'll need that for later. So I'm pretty sure I know where it is, but we've gone past the point where I can get it, so we'll have to go back around again. But at least the sub-tank is full. I just wanted to see what was over there, if anything. And destroy the walls. Or at least destroy one of the walls. Nope, doesn't seem like it. Aha! Right, okay. I think this is where it might be. It's got to be one of these weapons. Nice. Finally figured out. I'll increase your defense capability and you'll receive less damage. Now we've got the complete armor set, sweet. We still look the same though, but we got all the armor pieces. The reason I kept fucking that up was because I was destroying this enemy. Or this enemy rather. Which was forcing me down. Like, I can't jump away from that, it just forces you downwards. Any me recommendations? Well, there's... hang on a second. There's a website you can use to get good, like, custom Miis that people have created, because that's where I got my Miis from. Let me see if I can find the website address for you. MeleeCharacters.com, I think. Hang on, let me just double check. Yeah, go to MeleeCharacters.com, all one word, MII-characters.com, and you can find like a bunch of custom Miis made by people. You can browse by like celebrities, YouTubers, cartoon characters and stuff like that. Like, that's where I went to get all my Miis for Miitopia, so you could probably find a good selection in there. So yeah, that's MeleeCharacters.com. I don't know why I'm struggling to hit these things now, like, because they seem to appear on the opposite side of where you're actually going. It kind of feels like it's doing that. There we go. And then it's going to be forced to appear there. Don't know why that took so long. Don't know why I did that, I just felt like doing that. Oh, no, we don't want to overwrite that. Yep, we've got all the body parts now. Still just one sub-tank, but I think we can make it with that. And then we can continue from this stage. I don't know why I did that. I mean, I only had one life anyway, so that was probably for the best I died there. So that I didn't have to do the whole level and then die and have to do it all again. I only did that just so I could get the currency. Because I'm close to 2,000 souls or whatever. Yeah, just another 200 left. But yeah, I was able to get through this stage no problem with X. It was the boss that I was struggling with, even with the enhanced armor. But with Zero, it's much tougher getting through this because I don't have as much mobility options. Like, I can dash in midair, but I can't do upwards dashes, which makes some parts difficult, more difficult than before. Like this next room coming up especially. Like, this part would be so much easier if I could dash upwards. Like, that part there is next to impossible without it. So I have to use that fucking platform on the side instead. But because the platform is guarded by the enemy, it just makes it a little bit harder to get to it. Really? Nice. But at least we got through that. We didn't get all the heart containers either, like, we're not quite at full health there. But I think we've got enough to work with. Oh fuck, I thought I could use that in midair. Fuck! I knew I was gonna fuck that up. I saw several fucking opportunities I could have beaten him there and I messed up. Now I've got to do it with a sub-tank. I think I've got the timing for that down. And somehow I managed to do that without a sub-tank. Wow. Thank God I don't have to go all the way back again. And look at that, we just managed to get over 2,000 soul points. So maybe we can buy that other part. I still don't know what this does, but if it's worth that much, it's got to be... at the very least, it's got to have some sort of good use. Like, look at the description, Extreme mode is selectable. Like, even that tells you what that does, but this? I'll buy it anyway. Gareth, I anticipated you would make it this far. I will delete both of your souls. So where's the EX? Or is it automatically equipped? Is that what it does? Oops. Yeah, it doesn't really say what EX mode does. Guess I'll eventually figure that out. Right, here we go. Your reputation is well earned. Sorry about the unworthy games, but just so you know, they were Burkana's idea. How dare you use the word unworthy? How many Reploids have you been sacrificed in your evil plan? Do not misunderstand me, it was an honor for them to have been chosen as experimental samples. It is it's as honorable as it gets for mean-spirited Reploids. I'm wasting my time talking to you. I'll finish you within the blink of an eye. Burkana. This is not over yet. Why don't you come to Gareth's or my room so that we can relax and talk? My room is above here, while Gareth's is below. The decision is up to you. 0. Are they running away again? I'll follow them wherever they go. That was a weird abrupt pause there. X, let's separate here. Okay, I'll take Burkana. See you later, X. Right, so we're gonna fight Gareth this time. Let's see how this plays out. What's up with Iris's face in this shot? It looks a little bit weird. 0. Stop a minute and think about this. If you separate, you're walking into their trap. Why do you fight together? Why don't you fight together? You don't need to worry. Even though we are far away, I have a feeling that I've been protected by his power. We'll get through this. The boss refights will be coming up shortly. Nope. I could have easily gotten past that part, and I still fucked that up. I'm just damage boosting my way through this. Yeah, just skipping the text because I can't press start to skip the entire thing. Just got to drag through it. See, Barkana's apparently female, but she looks like... It's kinda hard to explain, but she looks like an effeminate male villain. Like, the face looks like an effeminate male villain. But it's not a male character, it is female. Well, here we go, back to where we are. Back to where we got to before we died. Fuck, there was no way I knew where that was going to be. I nearly landed on it anyway, but I couldn't have fucking seen that. Press jump! I was trying to mid-air dash and I was on the ground when I pressed it, so I jumped right into the fucking spike or whatever it's, well, the electric, but it's the same thing. It's got the same properties as a spike. But yeah, that was my fault, but I didn't think I was going to jump there. I was thinking I'll try to get to the right height and then I'll dash on into the safe area like that. But it's fine. We're good. Only got one life this time though. Oh look, it's the X4 Sigma room. Wait a minute, no boss refights? Okay then. How very impressive. No more words, let the battle begin! Damn. I actually did a decent amount of damage as well. I could have totally did that. Sadly, I've got to do the entire level. It's not like X's segment where I get to start back at Barkana. We're approaching the 2-hour mark now, so I'll try to finish this shortly. Again, Gareth is not a very intimidating name. You just looked at the title of the stream. Is there something wrong with the title? Did it not update? What's the title of the stream? See, when you say something like that, and I'm beginning to question what's wrong with it. Alright, yeah, Slime Rancher's after this. So I thought you were going to say that there was something wrong with the title, like something didn't update or what? Have you seen Slime Rancher before? It's quite a good game. Not as intense as this game, but it's fun. It's more of a chill game. You're the biggest sucker for cute things. Well, you definitely like that then. In fact, I'm gonna check something. Hang on a second. Has the emote been approved yet? Shit, it's not been. Right, never mind. I've got an emote for Twitch, but it's through Better Twitch TV, and it's like a slime emote, but it hasn't been approved yet. The approval process takes like 4 days. I was hoping it would be ready by now, but I guess it's going to be at least another day. In fact, I can show you what the emote looks like. Hang on a second. Let me grab it. Also, I'm going to get rid of that sound effect, 'cause it's pretty grating on the ear. So the emote that I've submitted to Twitch for Better Twitch TV on the Twitch channel is... it's this one, I think. Hang on. Yeah, there we go, it's that one. And it actually works pretty nice as a small emote, like, see that? Just imagine that's on the chat there. So there you go, that's what I've submitted to Better Twitch TV, but it's not been approved just yet. I can potentially beat Gareth without the sub-tank. Shit. You've got an Irish accent, I've got a really thick Scottish accent. Like, I'm okay talking, but I tend to get a bit conscious about it sometimes, because sometimes I don't like it. Just because it makes me feel like that I'm being limited in the way I'm talking. That time I pressed it way too late. Not what I don't think once throughout this game I've seen an extra life drop from any enemies. Metopia? Not tonight. I'm doing some other stuff tonight. Way too fucking soon. So the last one was too late. That time was too soon. What's my Twitch? It's just twitch.tv/MeleeKirby. Yeah, this game's called Mega Man Xtreme, with an X. In the words of Bender Rodriguez, the X makes it sound cool. Again, sadly, there's no way to properly skip this cutscene. You'd think they would have put in like something that you just skip all of the dialogue immediately, but nah, they didn't. I've got a good feeling about this attempt. I think I'll get it this time. Nice. That last part's a little bit difficult because I can't see what's below me exactly. I mean, I managed to get half his health, and that was like with half health. So I could, it's very possible I can beat this quite easily if I just play my cards right on this. I brought this up before, but the backdrop in this room... hold on to that thought for just a second. If this is the right image, the backdrop to the room is from a Mega Man X4. Fuck. Oh, come on! I thought that fucking spear would have disappeared there. Ah! I pressed the fucking attack button and it didn't respond. I don't know what the deal with that is. Sometimes that tends to happen and I'm not sure why. Like, sometimes when he's wide open and I try to attack, I press B, nothing happens, and then by the time I actually do attack, they just fucking go away. Like, that's something that's been happening throughout the game, and I'm not sure if it's the Game Boy Color limitation, or the emulator not reading my input sometimes. It's kind of difficult to tell. I did that deliberately. I want to see if I can get some health into the sub-tank so that I can try this again. Shit. So I'm just trying to grind for some health for the sub-tank now. And this might take like 5 minutes. Yep, oh fuck you too then. Damn bees. The one time I actually tried to get up. Like, try to get up there. Fuck this. Just do that again. Like, if I've already lost a good bit of health, I'm not going to waste time rebuilding it when I can just start with full health. Because I need to be in the full health to get energy for the sub-tank. There we go. Again, press the B button like several frames before that and it didn't respond. I wonder if there's just certain frames where I can't attack at all. I thought I could do it on any frame. That might be why. Oh. Fuck off. Fuck that noise. Yeah, drop a decent amount of health over a pit. I couldn't grab that. See, I'm getting annoyed now because I'm just trying to rebuild the sub-tank, but it's taking a while, and that's going to mean jack shit. Now, you want to give me something that doesn't do that? Pretty fucking sure I didn't get hit there, but okay. Whatever the game says. There we go. Grabbed it. I'll be doing Slime Rancher, don't worry. It's just I don't think I'm going to be doing anything after that. That's why I said and maybe more, like on the title of the YouTube video, because I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to do a game after Slime Rancher. It really came down to how long this was going to take, and obviously it's taken a little bit longer than I thought, but I'll be doing Slime Rancher regardless. Nothing. That's annoying when you lose a tiny bit of health and then it gives you a huge health drop, and it's like, well, you've got this, but it does nothing for your sub-tank. It's almost full now anyway. Nearly. A little bit more. Preferably a little bit more than it doesn't fucking fall into a pit, come on. Yep, there is. Actually, you know what? We're going to start that again, just so we have 3 lives and full energy on the thing at the bottom there. I've never seen a single extra life drop from any enemy in this game, which is weird. Like, extra lives are rare, but I would have seen one by now, and I haven't seen any. So who's looking forward to seeing me play Mega Man 7 tomorrow? Because that's the game I'll be doing next via the Legacy Collection. For people who don't know, Mega Man Legacy Collection 2 comes out tomorrow, and it features 4 games from the Mega Man series, so 7, 8, 9 and 10. 7's pretty good. 8 is probably the well, I wouldn't say the worst, I mean it technically is the worst, but that kind of makes it sound like it's really bad. But it's my least favourite in the series, for a number of reasons. But it'll be fun to stream, much like Sonic 06 was fun to stream. And then you've got Mega Man 9 and 10, which are outstanding games. Probably some of the best in the series, actually. And I'm so glad to see 9 and 10 are finally coming to the Steam platform. It only took Capcom, what, 8 years to bring over? But they finally did it, so good on them. Now how about bringing that game to Steam? How about bringing that game to Switch, sorry? But Mega Man 8 is relatively bad of a game as it is. It'll be fun to stream the game and just sort of make fun of like the bad voice acting. Like I've been sort of already doing that with the Dr. Light voice, because that's like the most notable part. But there's other parts as well. See, Mega Man 8 came out during this time when the PlayStation was like still kinda new, and you could do FMV cutscenes with voice acting. So Capcom US thought, oh, let's put voice acting in all of our games. They did it with Resident Evil, they did it with Mega Man 8, they did it with Mega Man X4, and all of them are really bad English dubbed voice acting. X4 is a really good game though, it's just the voice acting in that is pretty bad as well. I'm also waiting for them to do a new Mega Man game. They still haven't, as far as we're aware, there's no new Mega Man games in the works. So I'm wondering what's going on with it. Right, so if this fight starts to shape up really goodly, I'll use the sub-tank. If not, I'll die and do it for the next fight. Press B twice. Fucking twice I pressed B there. Like, I jumped, attacked, attack didn't work. I jumped, attacked again, and it didn't fucking... Why is it doing that? See now I'm sort of losing concentration, but seriously, I did that 2 times in a row. Like, if you guys could see the buttons I'm pressing, and that it's not fucking working, I don't understand what's going on there. If it happens again, I'm not going to complain, because that's just going to make me lose concentration. But goddamn, that's fucking annoying when that happens. So if you see me jump like that and I don't do anything, that's why. Because the game decided that it didn't fucking slash even though I pressed the attack button. Fuck. I might not even need the sub-tank after all. Shit. You can't straight up attack him either because he'll guard it. There we go. Yeah, for a second there that didn't work, so I just spammed the attack button. Didn't even need the sub-tank after all. Wait, what? Wait, what? Why is there 2 zeros? After the battle, Zero assisted in releasing the DNA souls. Now the Ripley's will return to normal. There's no doubt that X finished his mission now. Well, wait a minute, why the fuck is there 2? Oh, wait a minute, is this just like... I thought it was like 2 physical zeros, but I think I see what's going on. It's just like an image of just like him in 2 different angles. I got confused there. Like, if it was a non-8-bit game, they could have made one of them transparent to sort of give the... I thought 2 zeros were in the same room because of how it's all not transparent. So, disregard. disregard me sort of freaking out over 2 zeros in the same room. It just looks stupid on a Game Boy Color when it's like that. At least put some dithering or something on one of them just so you can think, oh, that's just like an image effect. Right, Zero and X have faced and fought through many difficulties together. As long as X is with him, Zero can do anything. Though he doesn't express it, Zero believes that with all his heart, this is something that will never change. Wheel! Oh, right, okay. It just... Is that it then? I thought there was going to be something extra after that, like where's Sigma? That was kind of disappointing. Great job, you have cleared 2 missions. You deserve a special A-level hunter. But I still feel uneasy, I wonder if we really did restore peace. Oh god, do we have to do something else now to get the true ending, or what? Hang on, let me check. Extreme mode. Extreme! There's got to be a button combo to sort of skip this. Nope, as far as I can tell, there's no button combo. So I don't know what the difference is. Like, do we just fight all 8 now? Now we can switch between 2 of them at, like, at any point. But yeah, that was kind of funny just seeing like the picture. It was supposed to symbolise like him at 2 different angles, but it just looked more like there was just 2 zeros in the same room. So it didn't really portray what it was trying to do very well there because of the 8-bitness of the picture. I'm going to play it for a little bit just to see what happens, like what happens when we get to the stage selects. It's just going to be 4 robots, or we're going to do it all 8. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that boss is not in any other Mega Man game. Gonna quickly look up something. Just ignore that sound. I'm just checking something in the background real quick. Right, we know what? Let's pause that for a moment. I'm just looking this up. Oh, right, okay, I get it now. So, see the extreme modes? Remember, we went to the store and we bought something called EX? That's actually the extreme mode that we unlocked by buying that in the part shop. So that wasn't something we unlocked by beating both X's and Zero's missions, that was just like an extra thing. So let me look up the information of what extreme mode is and what makes it different, because I don't think I'm going to do the entire thing again. So I'm just looking into information on this because I don't think I want to replay all those levels again. Right, extreme mode is you can switch between the characters at any point in the game from the start. Usually you have to get to the last couple stages to do that. And you fight all 8 Mavericks, yeah, that's the same as before. And you play through the fortress as normal. And you get to choose whether you want to fight Burkana or Gareth. Well, there's something else, but I don't know if I want to replay the entire game again, so I'm going to do something else. If you'll give me a minute, I'm going to try something. When I say a minute, it's going to be a little bit more than that, because I need to find the thing, to do the thing, to do the thing, etc. So rather than play the entire game again, I am going to try speed this up, because there is something we need to see. At the very least, we need to check this out. So just bear with me. I'm going to mute the microphone, so be right back. Right, well, something's happening. It's showing me the extreme mode. Right, continue. Oh, here we go. Extreme mode. Look, I've got everything. Right, okay. So let's just pretend we did everything. We got all this shit. We got everything. So once you do all this, look who shows up. So instead of Burkana or Gareth, we see Sigma. So yeah, I don't want to replay the entire game again, so I'm just skipping straight to this. You're the ones who made that noise. Sigma! But this time I have to thank you for doing that. Actually, Burkana went too far. Although she did help me by keeping me entertained for a while. It was you who started the incident, Sigma. Now is not the time for talk. Now is the time now's the time to destroyed. Wasn't there a sentence earlier that was missing one word, and now we're seeing another sentence that's missing a word? It is time to destroy it. You know that I'm going to destroy you. How dare you? Go for it. I'll be waiting for you. Right, time for the real endgame. Oh, they turned on auto charge. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, I don't like auto charge mode. Not a fan of that. As much as I like using 0, I much prefer using X to finish the game. Just because it's Mega Man X, you know. Oh crap, I didn't see that as spikes, shit. So yeah, only by completing extreme mode do you get this extra part. And I didn't feel like playing all the levels again, especially after some of how frustrating some of them were, like Overdrive Ostrich. Like, you saw how difficult that was. And having to beat that mummy thing again. Also, here's the refights. Yeah, I knew there was more to this. There we go. Oh, that's right, I've got weapons I can use for X, I forgot. No, that's fine then, we'll just, we'll do that for the next fight. I'm glad that save works, I just had to rename the extension. See, they had two different save files, I did it with that one, the first one, and it didn't work. But using it with the second one works. Bombi. Wait a minute, why am I missing a few other ones? I'm missing a few of Zero's weapons, I don't know why. Actually, I think I know why. I think maybe the save file beating some of the bosses as Zero. So it got in Zero stuff and not X's stuff. That's unfortunate, you can't get both. Whatever. I kinda wish the game was like this to begin with like all 8 Robot Masters and not have to make you play through the game essentially 3 times just to get the best ending. Like, 'cause that's kind of... It's kind of a minor annoyance. Apparently while I'm charged, that doesn't hurt me. There we go. Yeah, don't worry if you have something else to do. Shit. That attack though. That was clutch. Nice. So yeah, we're just doing the refights. When I upload this video, I'm gonna have to make like an edit in the video to cut out the long part where I was trying to fix the save file. Because that took me like, what, 10 minutes? Why are we X? Well, we finished the 0 thing, and we got an inconclusive ending. Turns out you have to beat the game one more time in Xtreme mode, which is beat all 8 Robot Masters. And then do the final set of stages, and then you have to do the refights. But rather than do all of that, I'm just using another save file, just to sort of skip all of that, because we've done all the bosses, we don't need to do them again. Except for the refights, but you know what I mean. We don't need to do all the levels again, because that's going to take like a million years. I'm not turning this into a 3-part. Wow, I'm really bad at dodging that. There we go. It is a pretty good game, but I don't really feel like replaying the entire game again just to get the true ending. Because we've already done all the bosses previously. It just feels like a way to pad the game out a little bit. In a bad way. Have I seen a puppy grow up from a newborn in a couple of weeks? Not personally, but I do know somebody who had a puppy. And they do grow up kinda fast, but I never was around, like, it wasn't someone in my family, it was someone else. Like, I saw the newborn, and then a few weeks later I saw them again, and then I saw, like, the puppy had grown a little bit. So I couldn't really tell you from personal experience, because I never saw the, like, from then to then. I just saw, like, the very ends of that growth, if that makes sense. I hope I don't have to do all these refights again if I get a game over. I mean, I could do a save state to prevent that. Let's make a save state and actually just play it safe. I don't remember the save state key, so I'm going to just go into the menu and do it. I can play 0 at this point if I want to, but I'm going to finish it off as X. Turns out it was Sigma all along. I'm pleased to see you. Now delete your soul forever. Oh, I think this is the X2 version of Sigma. Well. Does that take us all the way back to the start? Yep. Let me go to the refight room just to see if the refights are still there. Shit. Yeah, because Mega Man X1 he had like a lightsaber, and this in X2 he had the Wolverine claws. Can't remember what he did in X3, but in X4 he's got like a scythe. He's got like more of a death look to him. Yeah, all the refights are back. Right, we'll just load the save state then. Because I don't feel like doing this whole thing again. Actually... No, never mind. I was going to try something, but it's not worth it. Hang on, I think it's this button that loads it. Right, okay, and... Right, okay, I figured out which buttons are the save state and the load state. Just so I don't have to go into the menus every time to load and whatever. Oh yeah, and the X3 has got like a Captain America shield, that's right. Seems that every version he seems to base himself off of something else. So for some reason I don't have 3 of the 8 weapons. I guess that's because Zero beat those bosses on this save file. Which is not my save file, by the way, I got somebody else's save for this. What's the load and save state buttons? I don't know why you would need to know that since you're not using... Like, I don't know why you need to know that information for the sake of the stream, but F2 is save and F4 is load. So... I'm gonna try the Ray Claw thing. Oh, there's barely any there. Oh, that's right, because we used most of it. Okay, that doesn't work. I think I've kind of fucked myself there by save stating inside the room where I can't get back out. So I can't recharge the weapon energy. Sonic Slicer, this isn't strictly X2, by the way, it's a mix of X2 and X3. I don't have Sonic Slicer, I don't have Sonic Slicer. Look, Fire Wave, Tri Thunder, M Tornado, Bombi, and Rayclaw. The Tornado seems to do the most damage though in this phase. Like, this is a mix of Mega Man's X2 and 3, so it's not going to be like all the same weapons. So some weaknesses have been changed to make it work. I mean, look how much damage that's doing. I don't know if there's a second phase. I guess we're about to find out. Yep, there's a second phase. Is this from X2 or is this from X3 or what? Sigma, it seems that I underestimated you. The playtime is over. Now I'll bring this to an end. Oh, I can do the up dash, that's right. Not quite sure how to reach him. Okay, that doesn't work. Oh wait a minute, am I supposed to shoot the projectiles back? Is that how this works? Or not? Well. Yeah, I figure you have to hit him in the head, I just don't know how to get there. It's just out of reach. I'll be starting Slime Rancher shortly, don't worry. Admittedly, this took a little bit longer than I thought, but I'll be doing that very, very soon. Actually, you know what? Let's how much health I have? Oh, you start with full health again, right? Okay. Right, save state there. I've got an idea. Nope, that doesn't work. Maybe the color change has something to do with his weakness. Oh wait, I think I get it now. Red for 0, blue for X. That's what I'm supposed to do. I think. I don't know what yellow represents one of the other weapons. Ones that I've wasted. Fuck. See, it sounds like I'm doing damage to him. Yeah, I don't know if I want to feel like figuring this out. You know what? Give me a quick second, I am going to do something real fast. Oh, hang on. Also, why is YouTube recommending me my own stream? And don't fucking recommend to me my own stream. I'm not going to watch my own stream. Like, what? So give me a minute to get something real quick. Like, don't worry, I'm just doing something super fast here. You'll see in a second. I hope my internet isn't going to die because I'm trying to load something. Right, okay, I think we're ready. Oops. There we go. So I've kind of given up at this point of finishing this boss in a timely manner, so we'll just watch the actual video, I guess. Yeah, I don't care at this point, I just want to finish it up, and then we can do a Slime Rancher. Nah, sorry, I'm done. I've sort of ran out of patience at this point. I didn't think it was going to take this long, so I just want to see how... See, if the game was like this without me having to replay it twice, so that's kind of how it works, I guess. See, I was getting the flashes, I wasn't doing enough of it, but I was not quite figuring out how to get those flashes. I mean, I just don't feel like... I don't feel like I don't really feel like playing it anymore. I'm just kind of... I've run out of patience because the game sort of forced me to have to replay some parts of it again. Like, if it was all just like the one big game, but if it was all extreme mode to begin with, I wouldn't have run out of patience there at the end. I kind of don't like that sort of padding in a game, and Mega Man X of all games shouldn't have that sort of padding. So, instead of just having to go through this again, I'm just sort of just doing this. So don't mind me. I'm only doing this because if I continue to play the game, it's going to take me at least another 20 minutes to try finish this and less time for Slime Rancher. You know, you get technically mugged when you get a mug thrown at you. The boss takes a while though. Like this person... Like this is a long play video, but this person's obviously not doing too well at it, like they're not beating them quite fast. Like, even now knowing how you're supposed to beat the boss, I don't think I have the patience to go through this entire fight if it's going to take like 3+ minutes. So let's fast forward then. Of course they do a different attack because they're almost dead. Yeah, you see, I could have gone through that whole fight and I could have probably died here. So, yeah. So I guess we'll check out the ending then real quick. X, are you alright? 0? Yeah, I am. Hey, look at that. The DNA soul are returning. The hollow reploids will come to life. Probably. Everything is over now. Iris. X, 0, the hollow reploids. They're coming to life one by one. 0. Iris, rescue the reploids and cooperation. Let's go, Zero. We have to express our thanks to Iris. Right, she was very helpful. I feel sorry that her first job as a Maverick Hunter was like this. I wish this person would speed up this text. The Colonel will blame me. The Colonel? But I believe the experience will be helpful when she lets me speed this up. Anyways, let's go back. We're done here. I like how I sped that up just at the very fucking end of the dialogue, so there you go, that's the whole game. Yeah, sorry about ending it like that, but I was pretty much finished. Like, I couldn't replay the entire game again, I just sort of ran out of steam toward the end of that. Not to say it was bad or anything, I just didn't like the way the game structured itself to make that a little more, what's the term? A little more over-enduring than it should have been. But it's still a pretty good Game Boy Color game, so it's recommended if you don't have or don't want to play X's 1 through 3 on the SNES. So yeah, that's Mega Man Xtreme to Xtreme! To the extreme!